ॐ वक्रतुण्डमहाकाय सूर्यकोटिसमप्रभ निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा। सरस्वती नमस्तुभ्यं भरते कामरूपिणि विद्यारम्भं करिष्यामि सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा। साक्षात्कृतं दयानन्दं परमार्थस्वरूपिणम् तत्त्वज्ञानप्रशास्तारं प्रणतोऽस्मि परं पदम्। वागर्थाविव सम्पृक्तौ वागर्थप्रतिपत्तये जगतः पितरौ वन्दे पार्वती परमेश्वरौ। येनाक्षरसमाम्नायम् अधिगम्य महेश्वरात् कृत्स्नं व्याकरणं प्रोक्तं तस्मै पाणिनये नमः। वाक्यकारं वररुचिं भाष्यकारं पतञ्जलिं पाणिनिं सूत्रकारं च प्रणतोऽस्मि मुनित्रयम्। ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यङ्करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। अथ प्रथमोऽध्यायः चतुर्थः पादः।
अथ प्रथमोऽध्यायः चतुर्थः पादः।
कारके कारके इति सप्तमी विभक्ति की प्रथमार्थे सप्तमी should be read as कारकम। प्रथमार्थे सप्तमी। ध्रुवम् अपाये अपाधानम् वीत्रार्थानां भयहेतुः पराजेरसोढः वारणार्थानामीप्सितः अन्तर्धो येनादर्शनमिच्छति आख्यातोपयोगे जनीकर्तुः प्रकृतिः भुवः प्रभवः कर्मणा यमभिप्रैति ससम्प्रदानम् रुच्यर्तानां प्रीयमाणः श्लाघन्नुस्ताशपामीप्स्यमानः धारेरुत्थमर्णः स्पृगेरीप्सितः क्रुध द्रुहेर्ष्यासूयार्थानां यं प्रतिकोपः क्रुध द्रुहोरुपसृष्टयोः कर्म रादीक्ष्योर्यस्य विप्रश्नः प्रत्यङ्व्यां शुभः पूर्वस्य कर्ता
प्रत्यङ्भ्यां शुभपूर्वस्य
कर्ता
कर्ता
अनुप्रतिगृणश्च
अनुप्रतिगृणश्च
साधकतमं करणम्
साधकतमं करणम्
तदेव अन्तिमसूत्रं दृष्टवन्तः गतवर्षे प्रत्याङ्भ्यां शुभः पूर्वस्य कर्ता इति सूत्रस्य अर्थः कः प्रति अथवा आङ् पूर्वक शुद्धातोः प्रयोगे वाट्
सम्प्रदानम्
पूर्वस्य पूर्वस्य कर्ता पूर्वस्य प्रति पूर्वक और आंग पूर्वक शुद्धातोः अर्थः व्हाट इज द मीनिंग प्रति प्लस शु आंग प्लस शु
कर्ता गिट संप्रदान से प्रति आंग पूर्वक
what is the meaning
उपसर्गा पूर्वक
what is the meaning you have seen it is promise so prati pratyang prati purvaka ang purvaka promise is made the person to whom promise is made so purvasya karta you have seen examples like what devadattah yajnadattaya
गाम
प्रतिशृणोति
प्रतिगृण आश्नोति so purvasya karta it is purvasya karta is the I think we saw in the website it was the last class before so purva karta is purvasya kriyayah karta devadattah yajnadattaya so yajnadatta would have asked right purva kriyayah karta you would have asked therefore it is given right otherwise this will become chaturthi by karmana yama vipraiti sa sampradhanam we can say karmana yama vipraiti athava kriyaya yama vipraiti sa sampradhanam but here specifically prati or shu purvaka prati arang purvaka shu dhatu and there is purvasya karta prathama kriyayah karta yah asti tasmai yah yachate tasmai diyate therefore by this sutra sampradana karakam anupratigranascha chakarat anu अथवा अनुप्रति और प्रतिपूर्वक गृ धातु
one who passes
yeah here in the sense of praising
praise
गृ धातु गिरति गिरतः गिरन्ति चतुर्थ sixth conjugation so one who praises so that is anupratigranascha so the one who praises a devata with them the other priest praises okay again here also purvasya karta comes anuvrutti because he chants the devata mantra which is stuti very well so therefore tam tasya sampradana sanya bhavati it's very technical we saw potru some priest will be there the one who praises the devata in the beginning that the person is prized by the other priest in the yajna. Okay, that we saw. Then sadhakatamam karanam kriya nishpatto yasya karakasya sadhakatamam upak uh, upakarakam. That which is the most yasya karakasya sadhakatamam
Most
ati
efficient.
upayo, yeah, most efficient. The tava pratyaya is not there for any karaka, only for karna karaka. Only you will see tama pratyaya. In fact, Bhashyakara statement once we saw tamaptara prayogaha karaka vishena bhavati iti. So kriya nishpatto kriya siddho yasya karakasya sadhakatamam bhavati tasya karna sanya bhavati. So karaka sanyayam tarattava prayoga na bhavati. This is an exception. So therefore, in order to convey that tama pratyaya is used for this karaka, sadhakatamam. We saw this in the last class. The next one is Divakarmacha.
दिवकर्मच
That we will see. Divakarmacha. Divaha Karmacha. So it tells that Divdhatu, that is in playing with the dice, Divakarmacha, that which is the karma, the object, that also can take Karana Sanya. Saha Akshayhi Divyati. Divaha is Divdhatu. Divdhatu is a long, it's got many meanings. One is Krida. So Diva Karmacha, Karma Sanya as well as Karna Sanya for that which with the person plays the game of dice. And by this Sadhakatavam Karnam, it gets Karna Sanya also. So therefore we have Karma Sanya as well as Karna Sanya. Divdhatoho Prayoge, Yata Sadhakatamam, Tat Karakam Karna Sanyam Bhavati, Chakarat Karma Sanyakam Api. Akshan Divyati अथवा अक्षयगी दिव्यति. So दिवः is div धातु, तपो दिव्यति. कारकेऽस्मिन् अधिकारैः यैः दशभिः सूत्रैः कर्मसंज्ञायाः विधानं क्रियते तेषु इदं द्वितीयं सूत्रम्. This is the second sutra. Karmasanya ordained by what sutram? Which will take Karmasanya? Adi Shing Stasam Karma. In the Sutra Pata, there are many sutras starting from 46 onwards. Adi Shing Stasam Karma, Abhinivashascha, Upanvadyam Vasaha, Kartaripsitavam Karma, all those. So this is the second sutra. Second sutra, because first sutra is Kartuhi Ipsitamam Karma. Anena Sutrena Divdhatu. This is the meaning. Divdhatoho Artaha. Many meanings are the Krida Arte. Asya Dhatoho Sadhakatamatasya. Sadhakatamasya Prakishta Upakarakasya. Prakishta Upakarakam Sadhakatam. Most efficient means to tasya karma sanya vidiyate. यद्यपि धातुपाठे दिवधातोः बहवः अर्थाः सन्ति तथापि प्रकृतसूत्रस्य संदर्भेण क्रीडा what क्रीडा द्यूतक्रीडा गेम ऑफ डाइस इत्येव अर्थः स्वीक्रियते. सामान्यरूपेण अस्यां द्यूतक्रीडायां प्रकर्षेण उपयोगिनः सन्ति अक्षाः डाइस. अतः द्यूतक्रीडायाम् अक्षाः एव साधकत्वेन परिगण्यते. So this is very specific for this dhatu. So in the Dyuta Kriya game of dice alone considered to be the sadhakatava. अतः अक्षपदार्थस्य प्रकृतसूत्रेण कर्मसंज्ञा च भवति अक्षान् दीव्यति किंच सूत्रे चकारग्रहण सामर्थ्य साधकतमं करणमित्यनेन अक्षपदार्थस्य करणसंज्ञा अपि भवति. That's how we have to take. कर्मसंज्ञा is first चकारात् करणसंज्ञा अपि येन अक्षयः दीव्यति इत्यपि प्रयोगः सिद्ध्यति. एवमेव मनस्पदार्थं साधकतमं मत्वा तस्य कर्मसंज्ञां करणसंज्ञां च कृत्वा मनसा दीव्यति अथवा मनः दीव्यति इति प्रयोगः अपि संगच्छेते एव. संज्ञाद्वयस्य युगपत् विधानम्. दिस् इस् नाकारात् एका संज्ञा बट संज्ञा द्वयम् अस्ति. यद्यपि एकसंज्ञाधिकारे वर्तते तथापि संज्ञाद्वयम् अस्ति. अत्र इदम् अवधेयं यत् प्रकृतसूत्रेण द्विधातोः प्रयोगे साधकतमस्य कर्मसंज्ञा तथा च करणसंज्ञा युगपत् विधीयते. इत्युक्ते एकस्मिन् एव समये अक्षपदार्थः कर्मसंज्ञकः अपि अस्ति करणसंज्ञकः अपि अस्ति. एतादृशं संज्ञाद्वयस्य युगपत् विधानं मनसा देवः तथा च देवदत्तः यज्ञदत्तेन अक्षैः देवयते इति एतयोः द्वयोः प्रयोगयोगे साधुत्वज्ञापकार्थम् आवश्यकम् अस्ति. क्रमेण विवरणम् एतादृशम्. मनसा देवः इट्स् अ काम्पौण्ड् उपपद समास. मनसा दीव्यति उपपद समास. वृत्तिवाक्यम् इस् मनसा दीव्यति. So मनश्शब्दस्य कर्मसंज्ञां स्वीकृत्य कर्मणि अन् प्रत्यय is added to the dhatu div plus sun become deva. अन् प्रत्यय कृते तथा च तस्मिन् समये मनश्शब्दस्य करणसंज्ञां स्वीकृत्य तस्याः निर्देशार्थं विग्रहवाक्ये मनसा इति तृतीयान्तं रूपं प्रयुज्य that is उपपद समास. अग्रे उपपद समासे मनस् plus ta plus div plus an. Div will cause angakarya, an will cause angakarya, div will become deva. The manas plus ta, then this whole thing is a samasa. Samase, what will happen? Supodhatu pratipadika yoga look. So ta is supposed to become look, but it will not look. It will not become look. That is Sutra in 60 section. Aluk uttarapade adhikare manasaha sannyayam. Therefore, tritiya vakti pratyaya ta will not become aluk. So manasa devaha iti shabdaha siddhyati. Anena prakarena asya कर्मसंज्ञा सामर्थ्यात् अन् प्रत्ययः तथा च करणसंज्ञा सामर्थ्यात् तृतीया तस्याः अलुक्ति द्वयोः अपि संज्ञयोः युगपत् प्रयोगः आवश्यकः वर्तते. विग्रहवाक्य इस् मनसा दीव्यति. कर्मणि when will you use? When the upapada is karma, then only karmani an. But upapada is tritiya vibhakti. So therefore, by karmani an sutra, we are adding anda atu an pratyaya to the dhatu div. When anda atu like kumbhakaraha kumbham karoti, kuru dhatu plus an kara. An kumbham karoti karma. मनश्शब्दस्य कर्मसंज्ञां स्वीकृत्य अन् प्रत्यये कृते. Therefore मनस् शब्दस्य कर्मसंज्ञां स्वीकृत्य अन् प्रत्ययः भवति धातोः. Number 1. Then the same moment time also युगपत् मनश्शब्दस्य कर्मसंज्ञां स्वीकृत्य in the vigraha vakya manasa the word is used. So Therefore, Manas Shabda enjoys both Sagya. For ordaining Anpratyaya, Manas Shabda enjoys Karma Sagya. At the same time, Manaha Divyati cannot say. Manasa Divyati only. So, Karana Sagya also is there. So, therefore, this becomes a Jnapakam that Yugapata two Sagyas are possible. So, Manasa Devaha, that's what he said before. Iti Sadatva Jnapanatam आवश्यकम अस्ति दिस सूत्र एतयोः द्वयोः सिद्धयोः द्वयोः प्रयोगयोः साधत्व ज्ञापनार्थम therefore this sutra is एतादृशं संज्ञाद्वयस्य युगपत्विधानं मनसा देवदत्तः यज्ञदत्तेन अक्षयैः देवयते इति एतयोः द्वयोः प्रयोगयोः साधत्व ज्ञापनार्थम आवश्यकम अस्ति. That is why even though it is in the Akadarat Eka Sanya section, Sanya Dvayam Jnapanartam Cha Asti. So Manasa Devaha, it is a Sadhu Shabda. The language it is there, where we find the Manas Shabda enjoying both Sanya. Karma Sanya from the standpoint of ordaining Pratya to the Dhatu, and Karana Sanya from the standpoint of the Vritti Vakya. So therefore, Karma Sanya Samarthyat Anpratya Bhavati Dhatoho Karana Sanya Samarthyat Tritiya Tasyaha Cha. By Manasaha Sanya Tam, by that it becomes Aluk also. So therefore, Yugapata Amashyakaha Asti. Then similarly, Devadattaha Yagyadattena Akshayhi Devayate. Devayate is Rijantarupam. Devdhatoho Rijantarupam Devayate. Asya Ashayaha Devadattaha Yagyadattaha Akshayhi Divyate. But Devadatta tam Tata Kartam Prerayati. So Preraka Karta, Prayojaka Karta Devadattaha. Yagyadatta is Anikarta. So Anikartuhu Tritiya already we have seen. So Devadattaha Yajnadattena Akshahi Devayate. So Aksha Padarthasya Yugapat Karma Sanya cha Karana Sanya Avashyaki Vartate. How you say that Taditam? Because Aksha Padarthasya Karana Sanyam Svikritya Tasyaha Nirdeshartam Tritiya Yaha Prayoga Sadhatvam Prapnoti Akshahi Devayate iti. तस्मिन्नेव किंच तस्मिन्नेव समये अक्षपदार्थस्य कर्मसंज्ञा स्वीकृत्य येन देवधातुः सकर्मकः भवति तथा च शुद्धकर्तुः दट इज यज्ञदत्तपदार्थस्य निजन्तप्रयोगे कर्तृसंज्ञा न बाधते. यदि देवधातुः अकर्मकरूपेण परिगण्येत तर्हि गतिबुद्धि this will not apply. Iti sutra Devdhatoho Shuddhakarta Yajnadattaha Nijanta Prayoge. What will happen? It will enjoy Karma Sanya. Yena Yajnadattena iti Prayoga Sadhutvam Prapniyat. You cannot use Yajnadattena. Gati Buddhi Pratyavasanartha, by that Karma Sanya will come. Therefore, Devadattaha Yajnadattam, that is how the form would be. Etadeva na pitu Devdhatoha Akarmakatve sati. By 1388, that is Karma Pravachaniya section. Ityanena Sutrena Nich Pratyanta Devdhatoho Kevalam, sorry, 1388 is Parasmapadi section. Sorry, it's not Karma Sanya. This is not Karma Pravachaniya. Karma Pravachaniya is 14, this is 13. Devdhatoho Kevalam Parasmi Pratyaha eva sama bhavishyan. Yena devayate iti prayoga api sadhutvam asadhutvam prapniyat. Eto dvau doshau Paduri Kartum Akshapadarthasya Karma Sanya api svikriyate. एतादृश्यां कर्मसंज्ञायां सत्यां दिव् धातुः सकर्मकः अपि भवति येन शुद्धकर्तुः दट् इस् यज्ञदत्तपदार्थस्य निजन्तप्रयोगे अपि कर्तृसंज्ञा एव तिष्ठति तथा च एतादृशस्य अनभिज्ञशुद्धकर्तुः निर्देशार्थं कर्तृकर्णयोः तृतीया इति सूत्रेण तृतीया एव विधीयते यज्ञदत्तेन इति प्रयोगः साधुत्वं प्राप्नोति एवमेव दिव् धातोः सकर्मकत्वात् 1388 इति अकर्मकधातु विशिष्टसूत्रमपि न प्राप्नोति येन देवयते इति यन्तधातोः आत्मनेपदकृतः प्रयोगः अपि निश्चश्च by that sutra it will take आत्मनेपद साधुत्वं प्राप्नोति एतादृशं देवदत्तः यज्ञदत्तेन अक्षैः देवयते इत्यत्र यज्ञदत्तेन तथा च देवयते इति प्रयोगार्थं कर्मसंज्ञा अपि च अक्षैः इति प्रयोगार्थं करणसंज्ञा द्वयोः युगपत् संज्ञयोः युगपत् प्रयोगः आवश्यकः वर्तते so a little complicated not complicated this sentence is a valid sentence देवदत्तः यज्ञदत्तेन अक्षैः देवयते so by the sutra gati buddhi that sutra here devayate nijanta prayoga anikarta is yajnadattah nikarta is devadattah so devadattah yajnadattena akshayhi divate it is a sadhu vakyam we have to because this vakya is there in the language therefore we have to prove by gati buddhi pratyavasanartha yajnadatta will not take karma sanya yajnadatta tatha cha prayogartham karma sanya it will take devadattah yajnadattena akshayhi devayate by here yajnadatta tatha cha devayate iti prayogartham karma sanya so gati buddhi pratyavasanartha by that what sanya it will take that anikarta will take karma sanya so therefore anikarta will take karma sanya number 1 akshayhi divyate that is karna sanya in order to that then karma sanya then why it is tritiya so that he says here devayate iti nijanta prayogah so therefore yajnadattah akshayhi divyati yajnadatta is the karta anikarta he plays with the aksha devadattah tam prerayati so nijanta prayoga therefore devadattah yajnadattena akshayhi divyate this is a sadhu vakya now aksha padarthasya nijanta vakya it has to have the karma sanya as well as karna sanya how you ask aksha padarthasya karna sanyam svikritya therefore only tritiya vakti is there akshayhi aksha padartha taking karma sanya therefore it is tritiya vakti but aksha padarthasya karma sanya api svikriyate yena div dhatuh sakarmakah bhavati if div dhatu is akarmaka then it cannot take aksha cannot take karma sanya therefore div dhatuh sakarmakah bhavati if div dhatu is sakarmakah then shuddha karta that is anikarta yajnadatta padarthasya nijanta prayoge karta sanya na bhadate yajnadatta padarthasya nijanta prayoge yajnadatta is the shuddha karta anikarta kartra sanya na bhadate what karta anikarta now By this sutra, Gati Buddhi Pratyavasarartha, by that sutra, now Divdatoha Yadi Akarmaka, because Gati Buddhi Pratyavasarartha, by that we cannot take. Here, Akarmaka Dhatu Akarmakanam is the Akarmakanam. If Divdatu is taken to be Sakarmaka Dhatu, if Divdatu is taken to be Sakarmaka Dhatu, then Divdatu will take Karma Sanya. Divdatu will take karma. Sorry, if Divdatu is taken to be Sakarmaka Dhatu, then Divdatu can take karma because Sakarmaka Dhatu. By that, in Nijanta Prayoga, Yajnadatta will enjoy Kartra Sanya. This is number one. Number two, if Divdatu is considered to be a Karmaka Dhatu, then Shuddha Karta, that is Yajnadatta, will enjoy Karma Sanya. Therefore, there what will happen? Itena Yajnadattena iti Prayogaha Asadhatvam Prapniyat. Yajnadatta will enjoy Karma Sanya, but we cannot use Devadattaha Yajnadattam. We have to make it like that. Asadhatvam, that is not proper. Therefore, Etadeva na. This is not desired, number one. Number two, Divdatu is using Atmanepada Pratyaya. Akarmakatve sati. If Divdatu is Akarmaka Dhatu, then by the Sutra 1388, in Nijanta Rupam, Divdatu will take Parasmepada Pratyaya. Devayate, therefore, that usage also is not proper. So 3 points. This is the third point. All these dosha in order to remove. Therefore, Akshapadartha is ordained Karma Sanya. Then if it is Karma Sanya, then Devdatu, what it enjoys? It enjoys Sakarmaka Dhatu. If it is Sakarmaka Dhatu, therefore Yajnadatta, that is Anikarta, will enjoy Kartra Sanya. Therefore, if it is Kartra Sanya, it is Anabhigita. Therefore, Kartra Karniyo Tritiya, it can take Tritiya Vibhakti. Therefore, Yajnadattena, that it becomes Shuddha. Sadhatvam Prapnoti. And also, if it is Sakarmaka, then by 1388, by that sutra, Akarmaka Dhatu Visishtam Sutram api na prapnoti. Therefore, we cannot use that sutra. Nichascha, by that sutra, it will take Atmanepada Pratyaya. Therefore, Devayate. Therefore, Devadattaha Yajnadattena Akshagi Devayate. It is Sadhu Prayogaha Sadhutvam Prapnoti. Therefore, only Yajnadattena Tatacha Devayate iti Prayogartham. Iti Prayogartham, that is Devadatta, that is Devayate. The Dhatu, Divdhatu has to be Sakarmaka Dhatu. Therefore, Aksha will enjoy Karma Sanya. Because it is enjoy Karma Sanya, Yajnadatta will enjoy Kartra Sanya. This is number one. And number two, Akshaki iti Prayogartham. Therefore, Karna Sanya also. Both Sanyas are there. Akshahi iti Prayogartham Karna Sanya. In the Vakya, Akshahi. For that, unless it enjoys Karna Sanya, Tritiya Bhakti is not possible. And unless the Devdhatu is Sakarmaka Dhatu, Yajnadatta cannot enjoy Kartra Sanya. Therefore, Kartra Sanya, and therefore, Kartra Karnayos Tritiya, by that Tritiya Bhakti is ordained. This is the reason. This is little complicated. Is proving why Yugapada this Sanya is required. So we can understand in simple way. This Devadattaha Yajnadattena Akshaki Devayati. Here Aksha is in Tritiya Bhakti. Therefore, number one, it must enjoy Karna Sanya. And Devdhatu is is sakarmaka or akarmaka. If you take it to be a akarmaka dhatu, that's what he says. If you take that via akarmaka dhatu, then what will happen? It cannot take karma. If Divdhatu is akarmaka dhatu, then it cannot take karma. And it is Nijanta Prayoga. Nijanta Prayoga, all dhatus become sakarmaka only. So, Akshapadarthasya here, Shuddha Kartuhu Yagadattaha Nijanta Prayoge Kartra Sanya Na Bhadate. Nijanta Prayoge Nijan Divdhatuhu Kartra Sanya Na Bhadate. That Kartra Sanya is there. Yadi Divdhatuhu Akarma Rupena Pariganyate, then what will happen in Nijanta? That Shuddha Karta, that Adikarta will take Karma Sanya by the Sutra, Gati Buddhi Pratyavasanartha. If the Dhatu is Akarmaka Dhatu, then that Anikarta will take Karma Sanya. For already we have seen that Sutra. Devadattaha Yagyadattam, Gamayati. So like that we have seen, causes him to go. So to enjoy Karma Sanya. So if it is Karma Sanya, then the usage becomes Ashuddha. So we have to prove this usage is sadhu. Therefore, karma sanya naishyate. So therefore, if you say karma sanya, then yajnadattena, that becomes improper. Therefore, that is number one. If you take it as sakarmaka dhatu, another thing is, it will take parasmayapadi only. Now take it as sakarmaka dhatu and nijanta by the nichascha by the sutra, atmanepada pratyaya also can come, devayate, and nijanta prayoge, this Harikarta will enjoy the Sanya Karta. It's a Karta Sanya. Therefore, Karta Karaniyo Tritiya by that Sutra, Tritiya Vakti can be ordained to Yajnadatta. By that, Yajnadattena iti sadhutvam prapnoti. Therefore, this sentence becomes sadhu. So, idea is, Yajnadatta should not take Karma Sanya. It should take Karta Sanya. And Akshayi Divyate, that is already in Tritiya. Karana Sanya. So if Yajnadatta is ordained Karma Sanya, then Divdhatu becomes, if Yajnadatta enjoys Karma Sanya, Divdhatu is Akarmaka, then Yajnadatta will enjoy Karma Sanya. That's what he says. Yajnadattane iti prayogaha sadhutvam bhavati. So it has to enjoy Karta Sanya. So therefore, yadi Divdhatu sakarmaka bhavati, yena nijanta prayoge Yajnadatta padarthasya Karta Sanya bhavati. So therefore, Yajnadattena iti prayogaha. Okay, this is second example. This example is difficult. No problem. We can leave it. Manasa Devaha itself is fine. Okay. So Divyati Yajnadattaha Akshayhi Divyati. So Akshayhi, what Sanya? Karana Sanya. Chakarat. This is number one. Now in the causative form, what will happen? In the causative form, what will happen? Akshayhi Devayate. Akshayhi remains as Akshayhi. That will not change. If it is Akshayhi Divyate, Akshayhi Divyati. Suppose if Akshapadatasya, if Aksha is karma, if Aksha is karma sanya, then Devadatta will enjoy what sanya? निजन्तवाक्ये अक्षपदार्थस्य युगपत् कर्मसंज्ञा तथा करणसंज्ञा आवश्यकी भवति. If aksha is karma sangya, and nijanta prayoge, what will happen to the karma? The karma will take, nijanta prayoga, karma will take the triti, in nijanta prayoge, like we have seen before, gati buddhi pratyavasana artha, that anikarta will take tritiya vibhakti. In gati buddhi pratyavasana artha, anikarta will take tritiya vibhakti. Kartar karanayos tritiya. By that, let us see that sutra, gati buddhi pratyavasana artha. You see that sutra, that 1442. Gati buddhi examples, directly we'll see the example. Yaha karta saha nyantanam karma sanya bhavati. So nyanta prayoge karma sanya bhavati. Other things are not required. Akarmaka dhatu davishaye. That is alone is important. So saha nyantanam karma sanya bhavati. Yaha anikarta saha nyantanam nijanta prayoganam karma sanya bhavati. Yata example. Manavakaha gramam gacchati. Now some prerakakarta is that saha manavakam gramam gamayati. So here manavakam, the anikarta will take karma sanya. Anikarta will take karma sanya. Therefore, it will be in dvitiya vibhakti. But in the sentence, anikarta in tritiya vibhakti. Now take akarmaka dhatu example. Akarmaka dhatu navichaye. Asayati devadattam. Devadattaha aste. Devadatta sits. But yajnadattaha devadattam asayati. Anikarta taking dvitiya vibhakti. But here it is not dvitiya vibhakti, it is anishtam. So yajnadatta has to take tritiya vibhakti only. Tritiya vibhakti is possible only by kartakaranyos tritiya. Tritiya is possible only by kartakaranyos tritiya, by that sutra. So therefore here it has to enjoy the kartra sanya. Even in nijanta prayoga, yajnadatta has to enjoy kartra sanya, not by gati buddhi pratyavasana, by that karma sanya. Therefore, in order to make it enjoy kartra sanya, therefore the dhatu has to be sakarmaka, rakarmaka. Gati buddhi pratyavasana is applicable when the dhatu is akarmaka. Therefore, we have to make it as sakarmaka dhatu. I mean, we have to consider sakarmaka dhatu. That is what he says. Yadi divdhatuhu, yena divdhatuhu sakarmaka bhavati. Karma sanya cha akshapadhatasya karma sanya cha svikriyate. Tatata shuddha kartuhu nijanta prayoge kartra sanya na bhadate. That is the reason. If divdhatu is taken to be akarmaka dhatu, then nijanta prayoga shuddha karta, that is anikarta, will enjoy karma sanya. That is not ishtam. In order to make the shuddha karta, that anikarta, to be a enjoy karta sanya, therefore divdhatu considered to be a sakarmaka dhatu. If divdhatu is sakarmaka dhatu, yajnadatta will not be devoid of the karta sanya. Therefore, you can say yajnadattaha aksham divyati. It is possible to say. So that, but aksham we cannot use because by the sutra, divaha karmacha akshayhi divyate iti prayogaha. Akshayhi divyati only it is used. Akshapadarthasya karma sanya tata cha tasminev samaye akshapadarthasya karma sanya svikriyate yena devdatuhu sakarmakaha bhavati. Devdatu can enjoy sakarmaka. Devdatu can enjoy sakarmaka dhatu and the Shuddhakarta Yajnadatta can enjoy Kartru Sanya because it is Kartru Sanya, therefore it can be in Tritiya Vibhakti. Okay, so the explanation is little complicated. You understand it is okay, otherwise no problem. One example, Manasa Devaha, you understand, that is enough. Okay, so therefore, see, Aksha can enjoy Karma Sanya also. That is, in fact, that is Sadhu Priyaha. By this sutra, Deva Karmacha. Yajnadattaha Akshayhi Divyate or Yajnadattaha Akshan Divyate. That is also Sadhu Priyaha. I think one line you could have added. If you take Devdatu to be Sakarmaka Dhatu, then Yajnadattaha Akshan Divyati. That is also valid. So if Devda, it's Akshan Divyati when you say Devdatu is what type of Dhatu? Sakarmaka, Rakarmaka. It has to be Sakarmaka. So it cannot be Akarmaka. Akshan Divyati, we say. If it is Akarmaka, then Yajnadatta will enjoy Kartra Sanya. Yajnadatta will enjoy Kartra Sanya. Therefore, only Kartra Karniyo Tritiya by that sutra, Yajnadattena. Because Aksha enjoys Karma Sanya also, therefore Yajnadatta is in, Yajnadatta can be in, Yajnadatta can present in Kartra as Karta, therefore Kartra Sanya possible, Yajnadattena in Nijanta Prayoga. By this sutra, Yajnadattaha Akshan Divyati also valid. That is what that's what main sutra we saw, the example for that. Yajnadattaha Akshan Divyati also, or Akshayhi Divyati also, both are valid. In fact, by this sutra, Akshan Divyati, Chakarat Akshayhi Divyati. Iti Prayoga Dvayam asti. In the causative form, what will happen? Akshayhi Devayate iti asti, therefore Tritiya Vibhakti should be there for the Karana Sanya. And Yajnadattena it is in Tritiya Vibhakti, that is possible only when Aksha enjoys Karma Sanya. Therefore, Aksha enjoys both the Sanya. Yugapat Sanya Dvayam asti. For that, so this is a Nyapakam. How can you have two Sanyas simultaneously? How is it possible? Because such Prayoga is there. There's situations where a thing, a padam, a padartha has to enjoy two Sanyas. As Manasa Devaha is one example, where Manas enjoys Karma Sanya for the sake of ordering the Pratyaya to the Dhatu, and Manasa Devaha iti Samasa is that there it has to be Tritiya Bhakti. So therefore, Manasa Devaha yata sadhu bhavati tadvat Devadattaha Yajnadattena Akshayi Devayate also, here also, unless the Aksha enjoys two Sanya, this Prayoga is not sadhu. Akshayi Divyate iti Akshayi Tritiya Bhakti, therefore Karna Sanya. Aksha also enjoys Karma Sanya, therefore Yajnadattena iti Yajnadatta Padarthasya Kartra Sanya. That is what he explains here. Taking Devdatu to be Sakarmaka, what will happen? If you take it to be Akarmaka, what will happen? Now in this, it is Sakarmaka, Rakarmaka. It has to be Akshan Divyati is therefore Devdatu is, of course, Nijanta, all Sakarmaka Dhatu. Even though Devdatu is Akarmaka, in Nijanta Prayoga, all Akarmaka Dhatu will become Sakarmaka. Therefore, it will take Karma. Number one, Akshan. If it takes Karma, then Yajnadatta, Gati Buddhi Pratyavasanartha, that sutra, by that sutra, it cannot enjoy karma sanya. Kartra karanayo tritiya, by that sutra, it has to enjoy kartra sanya. Therefore, gati buddhi pratyavasana, the sutra cannot be, of course, cannot be applied. By that, anikarta cannot take karma sanya. Okay. Because by this sutra, it will take karma sanya. That is, if you take karma sanya, yagyadattam only will come, yagyadattina will not come. Therefore, it is not possible. Therefore, kartar karanyos tritiya, by that sutra, it will take tritiya vibhakti. In fact, that is how we saw some examples also. In fact, hri, kri, anyatarasyam and all we saw. There it will have optional karma. So we have two forms. Okay. If it is difficult, just leave it, no problem. The last line gives the essence of what he said. Yajnadattena tata cha devayate iti prayogartam karma sanya. Devayate is nijanta. So it is nijanta. Nijanta prayoga and atmanepadi. Why? Because nijanta dhatu atmanepade kritaha prayogaha. Nichascha by that sutra, devayate. Number one. So this sutra 1388, there also you can see akarmaka. Akarmaka, if it is akarmaka, then 1388, by that sutra, it will take parasmai padi pratyaya. Devayati, it has to be. Devdhatu, sakarmakatvat, because Devdhatu is sakarmaka, then by this sutra, akarmaka dhatu visishtam sutram na praptoti 1388, which is Sheshat Kartari Parasmai Padam, under that section comes. By that, it will not take Parasmai Padi Pratyaya, because Devdhatu, causative form, Sakarmakatvat, therefore, Nichascha by that sutra, it will take Atmane Pada Sanya. Sakarmaka, therefore, Aksha will enjoy Karma Sanya. If Aksha enjoys Karma Sanya, Karta, Anikarta, Yagadatta will enjoy Kartra Sanya. This is number one. Number two, Akshayki, the word itself is used in the Vakya. By that, it is Tritiya Bhakti Karna Sanya. Tidvayogo Yugopat Prayogaha Avashyakaha Vartate. Okay. Do you understand something?
Little
Little
complication.
difficult. You have to write and see. You want me to write and do?
No, we will do that. We'll go through 2-3 times. Then.
Okay. Otherwise, you do one thing. You read sentence. Where it is a problem, you will see. Please read.
Yes, Ji. Devadattaha
Every line
yajnadattena.
you read and whether you see, understand or not. Yeah.
Devadattaha yajnadattena akshaihi devayate.
Number one. This is the sentence is Sadhu Prayoga.
Okay.
The sentence is the
Ishtaprayoga.
sentence is there in the language. It is a jnapakam to say that divaha, that karma, a thing can enjoy both karma sanya as well as karana sanya. For that, this is sentence, a sadhu sentence. Prayoga is a jnapakam. Okay. Yes, continue.
Idam nijanta vakyam asti. Okay. Devayate is there, so nijanta vakyam asti. Yasya ashayaha yajnadattaha akshaihi divyati. Devadattaha tam tatha kartum prerayati. Iti vartate.
It's clear, no?
Yes.
Who plays the game of dice?
Yajnadatta.
Who causes him to play?
Devadatta causes. Preranam karoti.
So who is an anikarta? Who is anikarta?
Anikarta is Yajnadatta.
Any doubt? Huh?
Devadatta is Prayojakakarta.
Nikarta. Okay.
अत्र निजन्तवाक्ये अक्षपदार्थस्य युगपत् कर्मसंज्ञा तथा च करणसंज्ञा आवश्यकी वर्तते.
Meaning?
So both are at a time we can apply.
No.
Both karmasanya
There is a requirement on the part of the Akshapadartha in this causative sentence to enjoy karma sanya as well as karana sanya. So this sentence may cause confusion. Akshapadartha yugapat karma sanya karana sanya cha akshapadarthasya.
Yeah.
There is a requirement on the part of Akshapadartha. Akshapadartha means the word Akshapadartha. Padasya arthaha Akshapadartha. Tasya yugapat simultaneously two sanyas are required. Two sanyas are required. That is karma sanya and karana sanya. Right?
Okay.
But don't think that Akshan Devayate. We don't say that. Akshahi Devayate only the Vakyam.
Okay.
But Akshapadartha enjoys, that is, requirement here is to enjoy Karma Sanya and Karana Sanya. Because it enjoys Karna Sanya, therefore Tritiya Vibhakti. Because it enjoys Karma Sanya, what will happen? That is what he is explaining here. In fact, the whole thing is explanation for how you say Akshapadartha enjoys Karma Sanya, that indirectly he says. Akshapadartha enjoys Karna Sanya, that is obvious. Here it is Tritiya Vibhakti. Yes or no?
Yes.
Therefore it is Karna Sanya. The sentence is Sadhu Vakyam.
Yeah.
Sadhu Prayogaha Akshahi iti Tritiya Vibhakti. Therefore Karna Sanya. And Karma Sanya also it enjoys. Doesn't mean Akshan, it doesn't say that. Because it enjoys Karma Sanya, it has implication on the other words. That is what he explains here. How you say that? Please read.
Okay. Taditham अक्षपदार्थस्य करणसंज्ञां स्वीकृत्य तस्याः निर्देशार्थं तृतीयायाः प्रयोगः साधुत्वं प्राप्नोति येन अक्षैः इति शब्दः सिद्ध्यति.
That's what I said. Akshahi iti paratyati. So
we cannot use akshan in the same sentence.
But Akshay enjoys karma sanya also.
Also. Yeah.
So Akshahi it is used, therefore it enjoy karna sanyam svikritya akshapadartha, taking akshapadartha to enjoy karna sanya, therefore Akshahi iti shabdaha siddhyati. Right? Number one.
Okay.
Number two.
किंच तस्मिन्नेव समये अक्षपदार्थस्य कर्मसंज्ञा अपि स्वीक्रियते येन दिव् धातुः सकर्मकः भवति तथा च शुद्धकर्तुः. That is यज्ञदत्त पदार्थस्य निजन्तप्रयोगे कर्तृसंज्ञा न बाधते.
What is the meaning here?
The same time. तस्मिन्नेव समये at the same time अक्षपदार्थस्य कर्मसंज्ञा अपि स्वीक्रियते. अक्ष शब्द can take कर्मसंज्ञा also. येन दिव् धातुः सकर्मकः भवति. By that it has to be sakarma. Since it takes the karmasanya, it will be sakarmakah bhavati. Tatha cha also shuddha kartuhu. Yajna shuddha kartu means yajna datta padarthasya nijanta prayoge kartrusanya na badhate. So when we use in the nijanta prayoga, kartrusanya na badhate. So it will not affect the kartrusanya.
Now this is the main sentence, and the explanation is given in the other following sentences. Akshapadartha, Aksha is taken to be Karna Sanya, therefore Akshahi. It is used in sentence number one. Number two, Akshapadartha, if you take to be a Karma Sanya, Akshan we don't use, but what is the implication of that? If it is Aksha enjoys Karma Sanya, then Dhatu has to be what Dhatu? Sakarmaka, Akarmaka?
Sakarmaka dhatu.
Agam palam kadami is kadudat palam karma. Kadudat has to be what dhatu? Sakarmaka. Sakarmaka. So if it is sakarmaka dhatu, right?
Yes.
Not akarmaka. Sakarmaka dhatu. Devdhatu sakarmaka dhatu. So devdhatu sakarmaka dhatu is proved because aksha padartha enjoys karma sanya. Idi svikriyate. Because two sanyas are there. So aksha padartha enjoying karma sanya, therefore the devdhatu has to be sakarmaka. If devdhatu is sakarmaka, then what about the anikarta, the shuddha kartuhu, yajna the word? What will happen in nidanta prayoga in causative form? In causative form, that will take what vibhakti?
Kartrusanya.
By the sutra, kartakaraniya tritiya. We cannot apply gati buddhi pratyasana. Why he can't apply? That is what all those things he explains. With that is over. Actual explanation is done. With that explanation is over for this. Why and all he is explaining other sentence that may confuse you. So akshap, if you take sakarmaka dhatu, divdhatu, then we cannot use gati buddhi pratyavasanartha. Don't confuse with that. Can we use gati buddhi pratyavasanartha shabda karma? Then akarmaka anam only. Divdhatu, you have taken that to be sakarmaka dhatu. Therefore, aksha will enjoy karma sanya. If it enjoy karma sanya, in nijanta prayoga, anikarta will take what vibhakti? Tatra karnayos tritiya, it has to take tritiya vibhakti only. Yes or no?
Yes.
So karta sanya na badate. Therefore, devadattaha yajnadattena akshaihi devayate. It's over. Now, he says why dhatu cannot be akarmaka. If it is akarmaka, what sutra will be used? How yajnadatta will lose the karta sanya? All those things is explaining. Please read.
यदि दिव्धातुः अकर्मकरूपेण परिगण्यते तर्हि
Pariganyete. Suppose if we count akarmaka dhatu, if you consider divdhatu to be akarmaka dhatu, then what sutra will use?
गति बुद्धि प्रत्यवसानार्थ.
By that, what will happen? Ityanena
सूत्रेण दिव्धातोः शुद्धकर्ता, that is यज्ञदत्तः निजन्तप्रयोगे कर्मसंज्ञकः अभविष्यत्.
Stop that. So abhavishyat. It will enjoy karma sanya. Then devadattaha yajnadattam only we have to say. No.
Yeah.
That then he says, yena
येन यज्ञदत्तेन इति प्रयोगः असाधुत्वं प्राप्नुयात्.
Then it is not proper
It
to
was
say
not the correct
yajnadattena.
sentence. Yeah.
But yajnadattena is correct. So if you take divdhatu to be akarmaka dhatu, then if you use this sutra, then anikarta will take karma sanya. Therefore, yajnadattam only will be there. But yajnadattam is there, the main sentence. The jnapaka word. Jnapaka vakyam. No.
Yeah.
Therefore, dhatu has to be sakarmaka, rakarmaka. Sakarmaka. That's a doubt here. If divdhatu is taken to be akarmaka, then you have to apply gati buddhi pratyavasanartha.
Yeah.
By that, anikarta will take dvitiya vibhakti, karma sanyakatvat. We don't want to ordain karma sanya to yajnadatta. Understand?
Yes.
So therefore, the divdhatu has to be taken as akarmaka dhatu. Of course, in nijanta prayoga, it will take, sakarmaka dhatu, kshmita. Of course, nijanta prayoga, therefore, dhatu will be sakarmaka. It cannot become akarmaka. Okay? Just supposing we are saying, supposing if divdhatu is sakarmaka dhatu, okay, then nijanta prayoga, what will happen? It will take, that is anikarta will take dvitiya vibhakti, that is karma sanyakatvat. Then yajnadatam only will come. That prayoga is not sadhu. Understand?
Okay.
See, all dhatus, even akarmaka dhatus, nijanta, what will happen? It becomes sakarmaka. So there is no question of divdhatu being akarmaka in nijanta prayoga. But anijanta prayoga says, when divdhatu is akarmaka, now divdhatu itself, we are not talking about nijanta or anijanta. Anyanta. Divdhatu is taking the dhatu to be devdhatu, sakarmaka, rakarmaka. If devdhatu is sakarmaka dhatu, then aksha will be karma sanya. Therefore, all this discussion based on the aksha enjoying karma sanya. If aksha enjoys karma sanya, then devdhatu has to be sakarmaka. If devdhatu is sakarmaka, in nijanta prayoga, anikarta can enjoy karta sanya tritiya vibhakti. With that, it is over. Discussion is over. You understand what I'm saying? How the implication of one after the other.
Yes.
Again, I explain if you don't understand. If devdhatu is sakarmaka dhatu, aksha will enjoy karma sanya. If aksha enjoys karma sanya, therefore the karta of that will be, anikarta will be enjoying karta sanya. Simple. You understand?
Yes.
So, devdhatu is sakarmaka dhatu, therefore only akshan comes. Aksha enjoy karma sanya. Because aksha enjoy karma sanya, the karta of the devdhatu, devana kriya, it will take karta sanya. Suppose if devdhatu akarmaka, if you take, then discussion is, then if it is akarmaka, then anikarta, yakidatta will take karma sanya by the sutra. Therefore, yakidattena iti prayogaha sadhuku navavati, right?
Yes.
Then not only that, then etadevana means that is not so. Number one, that is over. Then please read.
Etadevana apitu.
Shamyata, one doubt.
Yeah.
Does the meaning change for this sakarmaka dhatu prayoga and the sakarmaka dhatu prayoga?
Meaning is same. What meaning? Meaning will not change. Devdhatu meaning, whatever meaning is that, that meaning is
For the sentence, when we use in the sakarmaka dhatu prayoga or when we use in the akarmaka dhatu, any change of the meaning happens?
Meaning will not change. Devdhatu, meaning will not change. Meaning will be same. But if you take the dhatu to be sakarmaka karmaka, what is the implication? That is only discussion. Meaning of the dhatu will not change. Meaning is play. Kridasu.
Any kind is used to the same meaning. If you are using in the prayoga or
Sorry?
No, I'm just thinking whether it's using in the both the type, like akarmaka dhatu in the sense of akarmaka dhatu or in the sense of sakarmaka dhatu, both the meaning will be the same.
A dhatu cannot be both. Here only it has to be sakarmaka dhatu only.
Only,
If
no
it
choice.
is akarmaka dhatu, what will happen? It is a supposing discussion. Okay.
Okay.
If it is akarmaka dhatu, then what will happen? It's a discussion. If devdhatu, okay, now devdhatu is sakarmaka, akarmaka. Find out on the
It is
website.
sakarmaka.
Huh?
Dhatu is sakarmaka.
Devdhatu, sakarmaka, akarmaka. How do you know? Because instead of finding the dhatu pata, you can directly, note that, see from the sutra itself. What sutra? Jivakarmacha sutra itself. Because the sutra itself says, Jivaha, devdhatu, karma. Therefore, devdhatu has to be. Otherwise, if it's akarmaka, then how karma will come? Sir, no.
Okay.
It cannot take karma. Ramaha asati, akarmaka only. Okay. Then devdhatu, here it says, karma in the sutra itself, it says, and chakarat karda also. Therefore, this itself is tell devdhatu has to be sakarmaka dhatu only. Okay. That is why in the stock, main example is, not this one, main examples, akshan divyati or akshayhi divyati. That is what akshan divyati, it takes karma. Now, it enjoys karma sanya, therefore akshan divyati, it enjoys karna sanya, akshayhi divyati also possible. Now, here the discussion is, if devdhatu is sakarmaka, then akshan will enjoy karma sanya, and the karta will enjoy what sanya? The one who kartra sanya. It has to be karta only. Therefore, in causative form, it has to be in Tritiya Vibhakti. That is what the sutra, that is what in the Jnapakam, it is said, Devadattaha Yajnadate Akshayati Devayate. He explains by saying, if Divdhatu is suppose if you assume to be Akarmaka Dhatu, then what will happen? Then Gati Buddhi Pratyavasanartha by that sutra, in Nijanta Rupam, Nijanta Prayoge, that Anikarta will take Karma Sanya, therefore Yajna Dattam will iti Asadu Shabdaha Prayujate. Yajna Dattam, Devadatta Yajna Dattam, then Akshan or Akshaygi, whatever it is, Devayate, it will come. That is what he says, it is not proper. Asadatvam prapniyat. Yajnadattena will become asadu. If you take Divdhatu to be an akarmaka dhatu. We have to, because why he says Yajnadattena asadatvam prapniyat, Yajnadattam has to be used. But Yajnadattam is not the
Proper usage.
Okay. Anyway,
Okay.
yeah. Yes. So it is sakarmaka dhatu. There is no question at all that enjoying both sakarmaka, akarmaka. It's just supposing, assuming discussion, assuming that it will be akarmaka, what will happen? This is number one. If it is akarmaka, yajnadattam has to be. Yajnadattena becomes asadu. Yajnadattam becomes sadhu. Okay, you understand what is it says? No, then in the negative way, you have to understand. Yajnadattena, in fact, it is sadhu. If you take the Divdhatu to be akarmaka, then Yajnadattena becomes asadu. Yajnadattam becomes sadhu. Divdhatu cannot be akarmaka. Sutra itself says it will take karma. Then how can it be akarmaka? That is ruled out. Number one. Number two, please read.
एतदेव न अपि तु दिव्धातोः अकर्मकत्वे सति अणावकर्मकाचित्तवत् कर्तृकात् इति सूत्रेण
Anau akarmakat. This is anau.
अणौ
Anikarta akarmakat. Okay.
इत्यनेन सूत्रेण निच् प्रत्ययान्त दिव् धातोः केवलं परस्मैपदस्य एव प्रत्ययाः समभविष्यन् येन देवयते इति प्रयोगः अपि असाधुत्वं प्राप्नुयात्.
You understand the sentence? Divdhatu, suppose if you consider it to be a karmaka dhatu, supposing.
Okay.
Cannot be. Then 1388 by that sutra, ityanena, anau is therefore nijanta. Nijanta prayoge, devdhatu, kevalam, what pratyaya it will take? It has to take parasmai pada pratyaya. So if it is parasmai pada pratyaya, devayate iti prayogaha sadhuhu. Iti prayogaha pi asadhatvam prapniyat. You cannot say devayate atmane pada pratyaya, you cannot use if dhatu is akarmaka. This is another reason why the divdhatu cannot be akarmaka. Divdhatu cannot be akarmaka. It is very clear from the sutra itself. Karma is given, it has to be sakarmaka. Because it is sakarmaka, therefore yajnadatta is karta, therefore tritiya vibhakti katrikadnyo tritiya. If it is akarmaka, number one, devayate prayoga is not proper. Devayati has to come.
Yeah.
And if it is akarmaka, yajnadattam has to be there, not yajnadattena. Two things.
Okay.
Now further. Therefore,
एतौ दोषौ दूरीकर्तुम् अत्र अक्षपदार्थस्य कर्मसंज्ञा अपि स्वीक्रियते.
What is the solution for this then? We don't want yajnadattam. We don't want to give karma sanya to yajnadattam. And we don't want, that is possible only when divdhatu is
akarmaka.
Divdhatu is not akarmaka. If it is a second thing is divdhatu is akarmaka, then devayate will come, not devayate. Two doshas are there. How will you remove these two doshas? Devayate has to be used, not devayati. Therefore, the dhatu has to be sakarmaka. If dhatu is sakarmaka, then yajnadattam cannot be used because anikarta will take tritiya vibhakti. Yajnadattena only will come. So by assigning karma sanya to akshapadata, we can resolve both the problems. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
Makes sense. That is why he says akshapadatasya karma sanya svikriyate. Two doshas. Number one, yajnadattam. That is a dosha. We want yajnadattena. For yajnadattena, the yajnadatta has to enjoy karta sanya. Number one. Number two, devayate has to be used, not devayati. For that also we have to take devdhatu to be a sakarmaka dhatu. So therefore, if you take dhatu to be sakarmaka dhatu, then devayate is valid, right?
Yeah.
Dhatu is sakarmaka dhatu, and karma sanya cannot be ordained by the sutra, gati buddhi pratyavasanartha, right? The
Yes.
dhatu has to be sakarmaka, then akshapadartha, aksha has to be what sanya, then karma sanya only. Then only dhatu can be sakarmaka, right? If only karma is there, then only dhatu is sakarmaka. If karma is not there, then how the dhatu can be sakarmaka? It has become akarmaka. Therefore, akshapadarthasya karma sanya bhavati. You understand?
Yes.
I'm saying in the other way.
Yes, Chief. Yes.
I'm saying in the other way. Huh? From the
Mm.
standpoint of the kriya padam, I'm saying. From the standpoint of the karma akshapadartha also, we can say. If akshapadartha enjoys karma sanya, then devayate becomes sadhu prayoha, ekadattena becomes sadhu prayoha. If it is not, what will happen? If karma sanya is not there for aksha, it is only karma sanya, the dhatu becomes akarmaka dhatu. Akarmaka dhatu will be devayate, then yagadattam will be there, should be used. All this is asadu. You understand?
Yes.
This dosha will come, that is why he says, akshapadarthasya karma sanya svikriyate, tena doshadvayasya किं भवति निवारणं भवति निवार्यते दोषद्वयस्य दोषद्वयस्य निवारणं निवार्यते दूरीकर्तुम् अत्र अक्षपदार्थस्य कर्मसंज्ञा स्वीक्रियते. Okay.
Yes.
So two doshas are there. Doshadvayam. Number one is karma sanya to the anikarta. Number one, karma sanya to anikarta. Number two, parasmay pada pratyaya to the dhatu div. These two things. These are the two doshas. In order to ward off these two, therefore you have to ordain karma sanya to aksha. By that, karta sanya will be ordained to yajnadatta, therefore tritiya bhakti yajnadattena. And also atmane pada pratyaya to the divdhatu devayate. Okay.
Yes.
Atmane pada pratyaya we say because in parasmay pada pratyaya for anikarta akarmakanam by that sutra. So to apply that sutra, you have to accept divdhatu to be akarmaka dhatu. If you accept this, then devayati will come. If it is dhatu is akarmaka, then yagadattam will come. All these two doshas will come. So dosha dvayasya nivaranartam akshapadarthasya karma sanya bhavati iti uktamasti. Right? Is it clear?
Yes.
That is why he said this is like a bhashya. So here he has given very clearly up to this. This is a pratignya vakya. Further explanation is given in all these things. Okay. From where you have to read, you can.
Evameva.
Yeah. Etadrishyam. Etadrishyam.
Okay.
Here.
Dosho. Okay. Etadrishyam karma sanyayam satyam adivdhatuhu sakarmakaha bhavati yena shuddha kartuhu, that is yajnadatta padarthasya nijanta prayoge api kartu sanya eva tishtati तथा च एतादृशस्य अनभिहितशुद्धकर्तुः निर्देशार्थं कर्तृकरणयोस्तृतीया इत्यनेन तृतीया एव विधीयते येन यज्ञदत्तेन इति प्रयोगः साधुत्वं प्राप्नोति.
That's what we said, right?
Okay.
Then
एवमेव दिव् धातोः सकर्मकत्वात् अनावकर्मकाच्चित्तवत् कर्तुकात् इति अकर्मकधातुविशिष्टं सूत्रमपि न प्राप्नोति येन देवयते इति निजन्तधातोः आत्मनेपदे कृतः प्रयोगः अपि निचश्च इत्यनेन अवश्यमेव साधुत्वं प्राप्नोति. एतादृशं
you understand,
देवदत्तः.
right?
Yes.
Div dhatu, if it's a karmaka, therefore this 1388 cannot be applied.
Okay.
1374 alone can be applied. By that Atmanepada pratyaya is ordered into Div dhatu. Ityane avashyam sadhutvam prapnoti. Okay.
एतादृशं देवदत्तः यज्ञदत्तेन अक्षैः देवयते इत्यत्र यज्ञदत्तेन तथा च देवयते इति प्रयोगार्थं कर्मसंज्ञा अपि च अक्षैः इति प्रयोगार्थं करणसंज्ञा इति द्वयोः अपि संज्ञयोः युगपत् प्रयोगः आवश्यकः वर्तते.
Understand?
Yes.
So that's what he says. Akshay, already the word is used, Tritiya Bhakti. That is possible only when it enjoys Karana Sagya. And Devadattena, Yajnadattena and Devayate. Devayate Atmanepada Pratyaya, therefore dhatu has to be Sakarmaka dhatu. By that only Yajnadattena the usage is possible. Therefore, iti prayogartham, two sanyas Akshapadartha enjoys. Right?
Yes.
Now it is not complicated, I think.
Yes.
Okay. The next is Sutra. Understand now, all of you?
Yes. Yes.
Yes, yes.
So, then the next one. Parikrayane sampradhanam anyatarasyam.
परिक्रयणे सम्प्रदानम् अन्यतरस्याम्.
Parikrayanam meaning Paripurvaka Kridatu, ninth conjugation. Parikrayanam, Paripurvaka Kridatu. Then Sampradana Sanya Vikalpena Bhavati. What is the meaning of Paripurvaka Kridatu? I think we have seen Parikrayanam is something connected to salary, right? I think we have seen that in our table.
Yeah.
It must be there.
Shataya Parikritah.
73. Oh, 73. Okay. Parikrayana means to engage a servant for a stipulated time for wages. That karakam which is most useful in Parikrayanam optionally gets Sampradana Sagnya. Anyatarasyam Karna Sagnya. Shatena Parikritaha. Shataya Parikritaha. Okay, let us see the example. Parikri iti dhatoho yat sadakatamam satkarakam vikalpena sampradana sangyam bhavati yata shataya parikritaha pakshe karna sangyam api bhavati yata shatena parikritaha pari upasarga purvakasya kri dhato vishay prakita sutrena sampradana sanya. Yadyapi kri is dravya vinimaye, ninth conjugation. Dhatoha artaha dhanam datva vastuna naha krayanam iti asti. Kri means to sell. Sorry, to buy. Kshamitam. Dhanam datva astunaha krayanam. Krayanam is to buy. तथा परिउपसर्गस्य उपसितो अस्य अर्थः completely changes. Vetana is salary. Vetanadikam dattva, giving salary. Vishishtam kalam, for the stipulated time. Yavat swasya swamitva vidhanatvam. Swasya swamitva vidhanam. Person becomes a master for that particular period of time. Vetanadikam dattva, by giving salary, he enjoys the status of being a swami, swasya swamitva vidhanam, to employ someone for a fixed time by giving salary. That is the meaning. Then he becomes a master, of course. Swamitvam. एतादृशे कार्ये यत् साधकतमम् इत्युक्ते वेतनं तस्य साधकतमं करणमित्यनेन करणसंज्ञायां प्राप्तायां तां विकल्पेन बाधित्वा प्रकृतसूत्रेण सम्प्रदानसंज्ञा अपि भवति. By 1442 साधकतमं करणं, it will enjoy करणसंज्ञा, negating that optionally Sampradana also can come. This is aprapta vibhasha. I think it's not said here. Prapta vibhasha, aprapta vibhasha. Maybe somewhere you would have said, I think. I'm not sure. Sampradana is aprapta. Vikalpena badhitva. Optionally negating. Therefore, Sampradana Sangya. 1 minute. Aprapta vibhasha, somewhere, something like that. Okay. Not said. Parikrayana is niyatakalam vetanadina swikaranam. Na atyantika krayaha eva. That is the meaning of parikrayanam. It's explaining what is that. Vetanadikam dattva. Now, pakshe sadhakatamam karmityarena karnasanya api bhavitum argati. Ataha dhanikaha devadattam shatena parikridati. Dhanikaha devadattam shataya parikridati. Iti ubayatha prayogaha siddhyati. Both ways prayogaha is possible. Dhanikaha devadattam is the object. Shatena is sadhakatamam karanameti matva shatena. Optionally, shataya parikrinati. So, parikrayane sampradhanam. Parikrayane, what vibhakti? With regard to parikrayana saptami. Parikrayana vishaye sampradhana sagnya bhavati. Optionally, sadhakatamam karanam. Parikrayana shabdasya artaha. Kashikayam parikrayana shabdasya artaha diyate. Parikrayana niyantakalam vetanadina swikaranam na atyantika krayaha eva. Atyantika kraya ityukte niyata swarupena swaswami tvanirdharanam. Niyata swarupena swaswamitva nirdharanam. Atyantika means absolutely, but here it is not. It's only for a particular period of time. Na atyantikaha krayaha. It's not a permanent swami. Ayam artaha kridato vishaye svikriyate. Nahi pari plus kridatoho vishaye. So that is why he says, Prashikara says, Atyantika parikrayaha is for the kridatu only, not for paripuraka kridatu. That's why na atyantikaha krayaha he says. The person doesn't enjoy the ownership forever. If pari upasarga is used, if it is not, then he is a owner. He enjoys permanent ownership. Therefore, paripuraka kridatoho अर्थः वेतनादिना नियतकालं स्वस्वामित्व निर्धारणं स्वीकरणम् इति अस्ति. Accepting for a fixed period of time by giving salary. इति काशिकाकारस्य वाक्यस्य आशयः. एतादृश परिक्रयणे कृते तस्मिन् काले एव only for that point, that period of time, you will enjoy स्वामित्वं, भृत्या will enjoy भृत्यत्वं. भृत्यः स्वामिनः एव कार्यं कुर्यात् इति अत्र अपेक्षा विद्यते. So भृत्य स्वामी संबंध is only for that period of time. When परिपूर्वक क्री धातु धातोः प्रयोगे. If it is not, then Swaminaha status also is not there. Bhritya also is status is not there. Bhrityaha तथा न करोति चेत् स्वामितं तर्जयमानः वक्तुम् अर्हति. शतेन त्वं परिकृतः किमर्थं कार्यं न करोषि इति अनुब्रूहि. I have bought, Kri means to buy. I have bought you for 100. Why don't you do work? शताय त्वं परिकृतः किमर्थं कार्यं न करोषि इति अनुब्रूहि इति. एते एव द्वे उदाहरणे काशिककारणे दत्ते स्तः. So shatena tvam parikrita means I bought for 100. Tvam parikritaha. Tvam or tvam? It must be tvam, not shatena. Shataya.
Parikritaka is tapratyaya, so yes.
We got it. Tvam parikritaha only. You are bought for 100. It is karmani prayoga. If I say aham tvam shatena parikridami, you have to say then. I'm suggesting present tense. Aham shatena tvam parikridami. But here it is past karmani prayoga. Tvam parikrita, you are bought for 100. You are bought for 100 by me. Kimartam karyam na karoshi. Then why don't you do work? Okay.
This pari, when you put this upasarga pari, does it make any change in Kri dhatu? That artha?
Meaning wise it changes. That's what Kashikara makes it very clear. That is?
It gives us niyata kala vetanam. So it...
Not absolute mastership. Na atyantika krayaha eva. That's the parikrayanam. Atyantika is absolutely, totally. So that person will not enjoy the person, no, swamitvam. And also the one who is employed is not employed forever. Employer is not employed forever. Employed also is not. Na atyantika krayaha. In pari upasarga is used. Only for that period of time.
Certain period.
Swamitvam he enjoys and Bhrityatvam also that the other person employed enjoys.
So it's not buying, it's
not
buying, it's not like buying.
It's not buying. Kri means to buy.
Yeah, right? But here parikri means it's taking the ownership like that.
Parikrayana means you employ someone for certain amount wages for certain period of time. That meaning alone it gives.
Okay.
Niyatakalam vetanadina swikaranam. Swikaranam by whom? By Swami. Whom does he accept? Yeah, the person who is employed. So there comes the relations Vritya Swami Sambandha. Parikrayana. But that Sambandha is forever? No. That is not there forever. It is not Atyantika when Pari Upasarga is there. That's what he says. Then, yes, some important Vartikas also is there.
Here it is coming like that. No?
Huh?
Shatena.
No. Shatena means 100 rupees. 100.
Shatena tvam parikritaha. You
are bought for 100.
Okay. Like a slave. He has been taken.
Yeah, something. Yeah. I've employed you for not only slave, even I have bought you, I have employed you for 100. I mean, I'm the employer, you are employed. Why don't you do work? So here, which is sadhakatamam? The question. Which is sadhakatamam? Parikrayane, which is sadhakatamam, that sadhakatamam will take karna sangya. So, that karna sangya is sadhakatamam. Parikrayane sadhakatamam optionally enjoys sampradana sangya. Sadhakatamam, which is karna sangya, parikrayane sayate sadhakatamam, that is karna sangya bhavati, tasya vikalpena sampradana sangya. So, which is sadhakatamam? Prakrishta upakarakam is sadhakatamam. Which is prakrishta upakarakam? That employing parikrayanam, by how much you pay for him, you pay and employ him. That is sadhakatamam. Not the person. The person is not sadhakatamam. Right? What is sadhakatamam? The person is not sadhakatamam. The person who you employ is not sadhakatamam. By what you employ, that is sadhakatamam. That is why shatena sadhakatamam. And that vikalpena sampradana sangya also, therefore sampradana chaturthi bhakti. So in the example, shataya parikritaha. Okay, that is what is given. Shataya parikritaha. Kaha, someone. Yagadattaha shataya parikritaha. So Yagadatta is employed for 100. Okay. Or maybe the karta. But which is sadhakatamam? By what the person is employed. That is sadhakatamam. Sadhakatamatvat karna sangya vikalpena tasya sampradana sangya also. That is what the sutra says. Okay. Now further, he says, Siddhanta Kaumadi Stani Vartikani. Okay, this up to this is over. So which is sadhakatamam? Is it clear, right? So the person who is employed is not sadhakatama. After employment only, there is a Swami Bhritya Sambandha, not before. So which karaka is Prakrishta Upakaraka for making this relationship? The Shata or whatever, you agree to pay for that. That is sadhakatama. Tasya karana sangya. Vikalpena sampradana sangya. Okay.
Yes.
Now, Siddhanta Kaumadisthani Vartikani. Rikata Sutre Siddhanta Kaumadyam Chatvari Vartikani. All these Vartikas important. Sadhate Chaturthi is important. Prastutaha tu etani Vartikani Sampradana Karakasya Sandarbena na bhavati. It is not for Sampradana. In that occasion, in that situation doesn't happen. And it's not Sandarbena Santi. Api Chaturthi Vyakti Vishishtani Santi. All these Vartikas, I don't know where in Sutra Pata Tadate Chaturthi is given here. Not here, I think it is given in the Karaka, in Vivakti section, not here. It is given in Vivakti section, but here Siddhanta Kaumadikara gives here. So, Prakata Sutre, Siddhanta Kaumadiyam Chatvari Vartikani Patitani, Vasataha Yetani Vartikani, Sampradana Karakase Sandarbena Santi. It is not the context of Sampradana Karaka. Api tu chaturthi vibhakti visishtani santi. All these are chaturthi. That is why it is in the 2-3 section. Kashikayam tata bhashye etani sarvani chaturthi sampradane. 2-3 इति यत्रैव पाठितानि सन्ति परन्तु प्रकरणवशात् कौमुदीकारः एतानि वार्तिकानि अत्र एव पाठयति कौमुदीकारः because of prakarana the topic therefore he reads this vartika here itself तेषाम् अर्थाः विव्रीयन्ते विवरणम् एतावत् भवन्ति विव्रीयन्ते तादर्थे चतुर्थी important तादर्थे चतुर्थी वाच्य यत्र उपकार्य उपकारक भाव संबंधः कार्य कारक कारक in the sense of sadhana कारण उपकार्य उपकारक भाव संबंधः इत्युक्ते प्रथमस्य कृते द्वितीयम् इति विद्यते उपकार्यस्य इस् कार्य प्रथमस्य निर्देशार्थं चतुर्थी विभक्तिः भवति उपकार्यस्य इस् प्रथमस्य निर्देशार्थं चतुर्थी यथा मुक्तेः this example we saw मुक्तेः हरिः हरिं भजति हरिः is मुक्तेः हरिं भजति what is the meaning he worships Hari for moksha
Mukti.
कः someone एकदत्तः here हरिः is उपकारकः मुक्तिः is उपकार्य so मुक्तेः कृते मुक्तिं प्राप्तुं हरिं भजति इति आशयः therefore मुक्तेः निर्देशार्थं चतुर्थी विभक्तिः भवति so उपकार्य उपकारक भाव संबंधः cause and effect उपकार्य उपकारक भाव संबंधः प्रथमस्य कृते द्वितीयम् what is meaning for the sake of the prathama the first one there is a second one which is the first which is second upakarya is mentioned first therefore upakarya is the product then for the sake of that upakaryasya upakarakam asti उपकार्यार्थम उपकारकम अस्ति प्रथमस्य कृते उपकार्यस्य कृते द्वितीयं that is उपकारकम अस्ति उपकार्यस्य प्रथमस्य निर्देशार्थं चतुर्थी विभक्ति भवति what will take चतुर्थी उपकार कार्य और उपकारक मुक्तेः हरिं भजति is which is upakaraka which is upakarya upakarya is the end the product the result which is mukti and hari is the cause which is upakaraka karaka sadhana whatever it is the cause so hari is upakaraka mukti is upakarya right and bhajdatu so therefore the object of worship that will take karma sanya and upakarya will take chaturthi vibhakti because upakaryasya arte krite eva upakarakam asti muktehe krite eva muktim praptum harim bhajati therefore muktehe nirdeshartam chaturthi vibhakti bhavati that's why tadartye tasya artha tadar tasya artha becomes tadartye tadartasya bhavah tadartyah similarly another example is giving evameva randhanaya stali avaharanaya ulukhalam brahmanaya dadi stali the cooker is meant for cooking which is upakaraka which is upakarya stali is the karana which is meant for cooking please note here we cannot make samasa because samasa is possible when the cause is converted into a karya in effect when there is prakriti vikriti bhava then only samasa is possible. Otherwise, samasa is not possible. Chaturthi tat purusha samasa is not possible. Tadartha baligita sukha rakshitaihi by that sutra. It's not possible. Randanaya stali is not something which is converted into Randana. Stali is the upakarakam. Therefore, it is stali and upakarya Randana. So, upakarya krite stali asti. In order to make the cooking only stali is there. Similarly, in order to powder only the ulukalam, the pester is there. Similarly, brahmanaya dadi is. Dadi is meant for whom?
Brahmana.
Brahmana. That is the meaning. It's meant for whom? Brahmanaya. Brahmanaya dadi. It's not that dadi is converted into Brahmana. You cannot make samasa here. Brahmana dadi. No, we cannot make. Brahmanaya dadi. It is with Brahmanaya dadi only. You cannot join, make a compound. Because there is no prakriti vikriti bhavaha. Please note. Then, samanya rupena asya krite iti artaha ishyate. So, Brahmanaya dadi is
Brahmanasya
Brahmanasya
krite.
krite. That is the meaning. Avahananaya krite ulukala means avahananasya krite
Avahananasya krite
ulukalam
ulukalam
asti.
bhavati.
Randanaya stali means
Randhanasya krite sthali is there.
stali asti.
Bhavati.
Similarly, harihi mukte harim bhajati is muktehe krite.
Muktehi krite.
Muktehe krite hari bhajanam. Right? Samanya rupena asya krite. For that sake, for that purpose, for that sake. For that sake, jnanaya complete. Jnanam is meant for, sorry, mokshaya, not otherwise, other side. Other way. Mokshaya, jnanam,
Mokshasya krite jnanam.
mokshaya, jnanam, apekshate, we say, right?
Yeah.
Mokshaya, jnanam, apekshate. Why we say mokshaya? Because mokshasya krite, jnanam asti,
Jnanam asti.
sasya krite. So, tatra sarvatra anena vartikena chaturthi bhakti bhavati. Ityeva na apitu काशिकाकारेण चतुर्थी संप्रदान इति अस्य वार्तिकस्य उदाहरणरूपेण प्रकृति विकृत भावस्य उदाहरणे अपि दत्तानि. Kashikakara gives, but here there is no prakriti vikriti bhava. But Kashikakara gives Yupaya Dharu, Kundalaya Iranyam. So Yupasya krite Dharu asti.
Dharu asti.
Therefore Yupaya. Similarly Kundalasya krite
Hiranyam.
here compounding is possible. When there is prakriti vikriti bhava between the two, tasya krite padartha asti, then anya padartha. Then prakriti vikriti bhava is there, then compound. Upadaru is possible. Kundala hiranyam. But we cannot make Randanaya stali or Randana stali. Mokshaya jnanam apekshate, we cannot say moksha jnanam. Moksha jnanam is mokshaya jnanam apekshate. So mokshasya krite jnanam apekshate. We cannot make compound there. In that Chaturthi Vibhakti not possible. Compound in other Shashti Vibhakti not mokshasya jnanam we can say. That is different. Understand?
Yes.
That is different. Mokshasya jnanam, the knowledge of moksha. That is different. But mokshaya jnanam, I will make Chaturthi Tatpurush Samasa. That you cannot do it. Please note. It's important. So this is Chadartya Chaturthi. So Kaumadikara doesn't include examples of Prakriti Vikriti Bhava, whereas Kashikara mentions that also. In fact, this Vartika is given in this Karaka section, in the Samasa section, I think. No. No. It is in 2-3 section only, I think. Samasa, this, here, let us see. We have seen Tadartya Chaturthi. It is in Tadartha Bhaligita Sukha Rakshitaihi. Yeah, it's not given here, therefore it is in 2-3 section. 2-3 has given. Okay, let it be. Then the next one. Where are we now? Yeah. So Muktehe Tadarte Chaturthi. And we have covered in our table. What is that? Where is it, the number?
73.
73. 73 is Parik.
Rayanesa.
That is the one. Next one. Tadarte Chaturthi. That Vartika itself is there somewhere. Written important Vartikam. Tadarthi 60. Yeah, 60. Tadarte Chaturthi. Please see, purpose for which an action is done. That is what this. Or that for making another thing exist. This is Prakriti Vikriti Bhava. This is Prakriti Vikriti Bhava, where compounding is possible. The purpose for which action is done, that compounding is not possible. But both examples are given by the Kashikakara. And Siddhanta Kaumadikara doesn't mention Prakriti Vikriti Bhava. So you can see the example. Jnanam, Moksha Jnanam, this is what is said. Yashase Kavyam. Kavyam, a poem composed for what purpose? Yashase. All these are the examples for that. Sandhanaya Stali. Okay. So the purpose of action, that is why we say Chaturthi Bhakti, the purpose of Kimartam. In that sense, meaning is Tadarte Chaturthi. The purpose for which an action is done. Then Klipi Sampadhyamanecha. Klipi is Klip Dhatu. So when that Dhatu is there, the Dhatu in the sense of to be Arhata, fit Kalpate. And Brahma Bhuya is fit for, eligible for, in that meaning. Brahma Bhuyaya Kalpate. So in that meaning, the Dhatu is used. So Klipi Sampadhyamane. Klapyartaka Dhatu Nam Prayoge Sampadhyamanasya Chaturthi Bhakti Bhavati. Sampadhyamanaha is Dhatu Harto Sampannam Bhavati. Tata Jayate iti Ubhayata Vartate. Etayoho Artayoho Yada Krip alone becomes Klip. Anyava Kaschan Dhatu Prayogyate Tada Yet Sampannam Bhavati Yet Jayate Tasya Chaturthi Bhakti Bhavati iti Ashaya. Yata Bhaktihi Jnanaya Kalpate. Bhaktihi Jnanaya Sampadhyate. Bhaktihi Jnanaya Jayate. Manushyaha Bhaktyaha Adhareణ Jnanam Prapnoti iti Ashayah Asti. Atra Jayamanaha Sampadhyamanaha Padarthaha Jnanam iti Ataha Prakritavartikena Asya Padartasya Chaturthi Bhaktya Nirdeshah Bhavati. Evameva Yavaguhu Mutraya Kalpate Yavaguhu Mutraya Sampadhyate or Yavaguhu Mutra Jayate iti Aparmudaranam Yavagu Sevanena Mutra Nirvanam Bhavati iti Atra Ashayah. This is the next one in the table. You can see when the dhatu, kab dhatu, and other synonyms to be other dhatu to be fit, to be adequate for result in, bring about, accomplished, produced, into or used. That which denotes that which is accomplished or that which results is used in the Chaturthi Bhakti. Brahma Bhuyaya Kalpate. Brahma Bhuyaya Kalpate, it denotes that which is accomplished, which is results. Bhakti Jnanaya Kalpate, in that meaning. Bhakti is Bhakti Jnanaya Kalpate. All these are examples. Saha Amritatvaya, Somritatvaya Kalpate comes in Gita. So Amrita is the result. It is what is accomplished. For that Saha he becomes fit. Amritatvaya. According to some opinion, this Vartikam applies when something is capable, said to be capable of changing into something. Okay, according to some people. Sampadyamanaha, Jayamanaha. In that meaning, Yata Sampannam Bhavati. Sampannam is which is gained. That is Sampannam. Yata Sampannam Bhavati. Padudatu, Padyate, Gamyate, Jayate iti artha. So therefore, Bhakti ki jnanaya kalpate means Manushyaha Bhaktyaha adharana jnanam prapnoti. By Bhakti, he gains jnanam. Jnanam is the Sampadyam. Sampadyam. It is Sampannam. Jayamanam. Jnanaya. Similarly, above example. Then Suchana. I think this is what in the Vartika is mentioned. Klupi Sampadyamane cha tadartye cha chaturtyetayoho artayoho madhye bhedaha asti. What is the difference? Sampadyamana vityukte nota rupena nirmitam. Prakriti bhavasya udaharaneshु etadasham sampadyamanatam nasti. It is not there in the case of tadartye chaturti. Prakriti vikriti bhava udaharaneshु यतः हि केवलं तत्र एकस्मिन् पदार्थे परिवर्तनं कृत्वा अपरः पदार्थः सिद्ध्यति यदा मृदि परिवर्तनं कृत्वा घटाय सिद्धि इत्यादिकं where prakriti is converted into vikriti. Those examples are included in tadatya chaturthi, whereas kripi sampanyamane cha ityasya udaharaneshु tu padarthasya nutana rupe nirmanam kritah drishyate. Therefore there is no prakriti vikriti sambhava here. Yavagoho samartyena motasya nirmanam. So therefore capable, only when the capable meaning is there, then only this can be used. I think that is what I have mentioned. When something is said to be capable of changing into something, then only this Vartikam applies. Please note, this is for Kubdat. Okay. I think this is enough. Now, let us do from quickly. Yeah. Pale, yeah, 81. I think from here we have to start. Palebhyaha yati. Okay. यहाँ फल में किस सूत्र से चतुर्थी व्यक्ति हुई है? So, what is sutra by which Pala taking Chaturthi Bhakti here? Tadarthi Chaturthi and the Chaturthi, yeah, we just know saw. Kriyarthopapadasya cha karmani sthaninaha tumanartha cha bhavavachanat Chaturthi Sampradana. By what? Chaturthi Bhakti. Example is given, I think, in our table itself. Please see. Palebhyaha yati means
Kriya.
huh?
Some kriya is there. Yati.
Yati means goes. Why does it go? Why does he go?
For the palaya, palebhya.
So it is not kriya some, kriya yama viprati. That is not the meaning here. Kriya yama viprati is karmana yama viprati, kriya yama viprati, that we saw. The example for kriya yama viprati is, this patyuhu shete something was there.
Okay.
Right, that is different. Here it is palam praptum gacchati.
Yagaya yati is there.
Yeah, here it is example. So the date
bhavavachana.
Tyagaya vrajati goes tyagam tyaktum vrajati. That's the meaning. Bhutaye vrajati. So bhavitum. Some yagaya vrajati, yashtam vrajati. So the sense of tumanartha. So palebhyaha yati palam praptum.
Again, spelling there. Tumunartha we have to write in the PDF table. We have to do the correction there.
What is it?
Tumunartha, that Tumarthacha is there. We have to do Tumunarthacha, no? So,
Tumartha, what is the given in the books? I don't know, just from asking. What is given in the Tumanartacha? Tumartacha. Here also in the book, in the file what we are reading now, that also is given Tumanartacha only. Anyway, Tumanartuma, we think both we can make the same meaning.
Tumarthacha is correct, Ji.
That's what
is there is correct.
But in our table, Palebhyaha Yati is for 0.74, that Kriya Dasya Karmanisthaninaha. There only it is. The example is given, Sharanji.
Palebhyaha Yati.
Previous point on Tumunartha.
Oh, okay. 1 minute, please. Palam Hagartum Yati, yeah.
74. It is.
Yeah, 74. Palani Hagartum Yati. And what is here? The dative case of an abstract noun formed from a dhatu may be used. Okay. Bhava Vachanat 2-3-14 and this is 2-3-15. In the sense of an infinite of purpose is suppressed, not actually, but implied. The object governed by this infinite is put in the dative case. Yeah, we can take that because Palam Yashtum Rajati, in this case, Yashtum Rajati, Yagaya Vrajati. So Yaga is an abstract noun, it's Bhava Vachana. Tyaga also Bhava Vachana. So all these are Bhava Vachana. Bhava Vachana is abstract noun. So by adding by Gai Pratyaya, Lyut Pratyaya, you get Akaratricha Karake Sanyaya, Bhavecha by that sutra. So here the Tumanartha is suppressed. Then it is Chaturthi. Yeah, this one is better. Yeah, can take this is the one. Kriyatopapadasya Karminaha Staninaha. So when Bhava Vachana is there, you can where is the Bhava Vachana Palebhyaha Yati in that example? Not there. Therefore, Tumanartha cha Bhava Vachanat is not correct. In fact, it is second one only. That is correct. 81E. Let us see. Yeah, E. That's correct. When Bhava Vachana is there, then we can take Tumanartha cha. Next one is that Tumanartha cha Bhava Vachana सूत्र से किस विभक्ति का विधान किया गया है? चतुर्थी. Right?
Chaturthi, yeah.
स्वाहा के योग में कौन सी विभक्ति होती है? चतुर्थी. नमस्करोति देवान में देव पद में नमः स्वस्ति स्वाहा वार्तिक से चतुर्थ विभक्ति नहीं हुई. क्यों? क्योंकि which is the answer?
यहाँ नमः पद का योग है ही नहीं.
No. उपपद विभक्ति से कारक विभक्ति बलवती होती है. राइट?
Okay.
See, देवाय नमः. Deva namaskaroti. Why Devaya namaskaroti doesn't come? Devaya namaskaroti will come when it is upapada. Right? So now the question comes here. Namaha is the namaskaroti. Now which one will come? Upapada vibhakti or karaka vibhakti? Upapada vibhakti hai karaka vibhakti hi aliyasi. Therefore karaka vibhakti only first will apply. If upapada is used,
Okay.
suppose namaha if it is used, then devaya namaha. That is by upapada vibhakti. But namaskaroti, kriyapadam is there. We cannot apply chaturthi vibhakti there. Therefore, who is the one answer? अपाय में ध्रुव की क्या संज्ञा होती है? ध्रुवम अपाये अपादानम।
आदान
सिंपल। गवाम कृष्ण भगु क्षीरा, यहाँ गो शब्द में षष्ठी विभक्ति किस सूत्र से हुई है? गुड एग्जाम्पल। Among the cows, the black one gives more milk. Nidharana Shashti.
निर्धारण
By what sutra? It's saying. Yatascha
यथेष्ट
यथेष्ट
निर्धारणम।
निर्धारण
ग्रामात आयात, यहाँ ग्राम की अपादान संज्ञा किस सूत्र से हुई है? जनि कर्तुः प्रकृति ही, ध्रुवमपाये अपादानम, भुवः प्रभवः, अराख्यातो।
भुवः
No, भुवः प्रभवः
हिमालयात्
no ध्रुवम अपाये अपादान
ध्रुवम अपाये अपादान.
is moving from a place, right? Separation. Separation. ध्रुवमपाये अपादानम.
Okay.
Why bhuva prabhavaha? Appearance of a thing from a place. That is bhuvaha prabhavaha. That will not apply.
Okay.
But anyway, Bhashyakara says bhuva prabhavaha is already, it's included in dhruvam apaya apadharam. It's unnecessary, he says. Anyway, dhruvam apaya apadharam, that is the answer. Grama dayati, there is a movement taking place from grama, he is away from grama, right?
Okay.
Therefore, dhruvam apaya apadharam. भयार्थक धातु के प्रयोग में भय के हेतु की क्या संज्ञा होती है?
आदान.
इति अपादान.
आदान
पित्रातनम भय हेतु। अध्ययनात् पराजयते, यहाँ अध्ययन की अपादान संज्ञा किस सूत्र से हुई है?
आख्या
नो, पराजय रसोडः।
पराजय
पराजयते, right?
पराजय सोड
पराजयते is
पराजयते
defeated by studies means what? Is not able to study. अध्ययनात् पराजयते. Parajaya rasodaha, not able to tolerate or put up with the studies. That's the meaning, right? We saw. मातुर निलीयते कृष्ण, यहाँ किस सूत्र से मात्र की अपादान संज्ञा?
अंतर्धो येनान.
अंतर्धो येना दर्शनम इच्छति. निलीयते means is hiding, laya. So he doesn't want, the karta Krishna doesn't want Mata to see from whom he is hiding. Yena darshanam ichchati, antardho. So therefore, जायमाना के हेतु की संज्ञा क्या होती है? जायमाना की हेतु कर्ण संप्रदान अपादान कर्म.
अपादान
अपादान. जायमाना हेतु is जनी कर्तुः.
जनि
That's what.
कर्तुः.
That's what is not karana. Apadana is correct. Jayamana hetu means that which is born, right? Jani kartuhu prakritihi. Jayamana ke hetu. That what is the hetu? Hetu is prakriti. Jayamana is that which is born. Jani kartu. Jani kartu means janana kriyayaha karta. That which is born. For which what is the hetu? Prakritihi. Prakriti will take what sanya? Apadana.
अपादान
हिमवतः गंगा प्रभवती. हिमवत की अपादन संज्ञा किस सूत्र से? दिस यू कैन से भुवः प्रभव सूत्र में किस? यस, भुवः प्रभव ओनली. भुवः प्रभव इस सूत्र में किस में पंचमी विभक्ति का विधान किया गया है? इस सूत्र में किस में पंचमी विभक्ति का विधान किया गया? ओके, इन बाय दिस सूत्र which one? प्रयागात् संस्कृत गंगा प्रभवती. संस्कृत गंगातः गृहं गच्छति. संस्कृत बालः व्याकरणात् बिभेति. संस्कृतज्ञः मल्लात् पराजयेत्. Cannot be who. संस्कृत गंगातः, that is not पंचम्यर्थे तसिल प्रत्यय.
First
Ruled
one
out.
we have to take.
First one, yes.
संस्कृत गंगा.
Yes. Prayaga. ऋते आरा तथा अन्य पद के योग में कौन सी विभक्ति हुई है? We have seen ऋता अन्य आरात by that पंचमी. ऋते षष्ठी also is there. Arat षष्ठी arat षष्ठी also is there. Anya also. So we can say tasya, sorry, not rute. Krute is षष्ठी. Tasya
Krute
krute,
षष्ठी.
not rute. Yeah.
Rite is
Rite is
Panchami.
can be used. So panchami.
Mm.
जाड्यात बद्धः. दिस इज इंटरेस्टिंग वन वी हैव सीन. यहाँ जाड्य पद में पंचमी विभक्ति किस सूत्र से हुई है? See, अन्याद आराधिरते इत्युक्ते, that is the one which by that it take panchami, previous one, not here. Previous one. Now here, jadyat baddha, this example itself we saw.
Yeah, I can take Tritiya
Stree
or
naam,
Panchami, something is
vibhasha.
Striya,
Ah.
Vibhasha.
Vibhasha.
Vibhasha Gune Striya.
This is what eto panchami. Vivasha gune astriyam, hetu coming as anuvritti. You can see the sutra pata. So, hetu panchami. So it should be a guna word and should not be a strilinga word. Okay, I think we'll stop here. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadhaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om. This one word it took a lot of time, but it is karmacha, one sutra. Devadattaha yigadattena akshayhi devayate. That took a lot of time. Okay. धन्यवादः.
धन्यवादः.
धन्यवाद शैली.
धन्यवाद शरणजी.
धन्यवादः जी.
धन्यवादः शरणजी.
धन्यवाद.